So a stylist has gone viral for basically saying that if she's doing a child or a teenager's head and they're on their phone, she's going to be in that business and she's going to be reading to figure out if they're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. You have a large group of people that felt like, okay, that's the village that I'm talking about. Then you got a few that were like, no, you need to mind your business. If you're in my child's phone, then we got a problem. Me personally, I feel like that's part of the village. Now, when you're talking about a village, you're talking about everybody involved in your child's life, correct? So even when it comes to a barber. So I know a lot of single moms, they don't have that male role model in their son's lives. So, sometimes that is a barber who is able to be there for their sons and they appreciate that. So I don't see any difference from a barber and a hairdresser for a little girl. I honestly feel like we've lost that village. Back in the day, there was neighbors that were able to correct you, the school crossing guard, everybody was able to, correct you and make sure you were in line. And nowadays, everybody's being told to mind their business. When it comes to parents, they're at the school tussling with teachers and everything because they like, you not finna be talking to my child crazy. You not finna correct my child. That's my child this and my child that. So we don't really have the village that we used to have anymore. And I feel like that's a problem. That's the reason why a lot of these teenagers are doing what they're doing. Me, when I walk down the street, I see these little boys and little girls just saying and doing whatever. But nowadays, you can't even correct them and tell them to stop cursing. You can't really say mind your business because when it comes to these children, what's going to happen is they're going to grow up and become adults. And then everybody in society is going to have to deal with them. And then that is our business. So in a sense, we have to be in these kids and these teenagers' business to make sure they're just doing what they're supposed to do. And that's about it. Now, I do feel like to a certain extent it is an invasion of privacy because you don't know what that teenager is texting. Maybe she has a boyfriend and she's sending, certain pictures. It's like, okay, now you're looking at her, unclothed or whatever the case may be because you was too busy in her phone being nosy. Just anything. But then again, it's like, okay, well, what if this child is talking about unaliving themselves? There's so many things that you could look out for to help the parent and help the child. So it's a very touchy subject, but I want y'all to comment below. Tell me what y'all think about this, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.